I've been wanting to do a video about Overwatch for some time now, and I think the best topic for me to talk about is the event system. I'm probably going to do this video in one take because it sounds more genuine and I don't like messing around in Audacity too much. Now, the issue and something I've also seen other people have issue with in the event system is the way the legendaries work. Now, to summarize a bit, legendaries in Overwatch bring a lot of changes to characters. You know, normal skins don't necessarily change much other than pattern and color, while legendaries can change the model, they can change the ultimate model. For example, Hanzo's Dragon Strike can change from a dragon to a wolf, and with things like Lucio's skin you can even change background sound. So these skins are kind of a big deal, and the event ones seem to be above and beyond, so they cost more than a normal legendary. A normal legendary skin costs 1,000 currency, while an event one costs 3,000. And normally this would be fine, but the whole loot box system feels so off, and it feels like something a free-to-play game would have in it. To go into that a bit more, for example, as more characters come out, they get legendaries. That's pretty obvious. And the way the event loot boxes work is you have a chance to get a normal character legendary skin. And if you have been following, that means that as more characters come out, there's a bigger pool of normal legendary skins that interfere with the event skins you're trying to open. And that's not really the only issue. When you get a duplicate, you get currency for it, and you also can have a chance to get currency just from opening a loot box. And you would think, since the skins cost more to buy outright, that if you got that skin as a drop, you would also get more gold for it. Now that doesn't actually happen. You get the same amount of gold even though you got a skin that's worth 3 times as much as a normal legendary. And it creates a system where you can have a very hard time, even being a daily player, getting enough for more than one skin that you want during an event. And some people might argue that, you know, since this game has free DLC, all the characters are free, everything is free, but it seems to me to weigh more on the side of free to play than a paid to play game. Just a little bit. Now, one of the changes I would like to see, personally, is for them to remove everything that's not event from a loot box, an event loot box. And the reason for that is, as I've said, I think I said at least, these events only run between 2 to 3 weeks. And there's a decent amount of a gap between the events to get normal skins. And there is drops of every rarity in an event. You know, you get the commons, rares, epics, and so on. So it's not like the game would be forced to give you 4 legendary drops when you open a loot box. Another suggestion would be to just make it as an event rule that you cannot get the same event legendary skin more than once. So, or even just event item. So if you got something, instead of throwing out a duplicate, it would just give something else until there's no more to give. So let's say you get all the commons. Instead of spitting out rares, it would then start to give duplicates, but you would cycle through them all before you got duplicates. And I think that's a very fair system, considering you can buy these loot boxes. And I think there needs to be a little more incentive to pay for them, because right now, if you buy them, it doesn't really seem like you're getting what you need. I've known quite a few people who have spent a lot of money and then they don't end up getting what they want. And since it's more expensive than what a normal legendary costs, they don't have enough gold from duplicates to outright buy it, and it just doesn't feel right. It makes them not want to spend money on the game again. It makes them just kind of unexcited for events because they think, you know, well, if I'm lucky I might get 2 of the skins or 1 of the skin even though I put money on the game. And it's just, I think, a bad way to run the game long term, because if you get people dissatisfied with the game, the revenue will go down, and then the overall interest in Blizzard to keep putting all that effort into the new content will also go down. And it's just a spiral. It kind of feeds back and forth into each other, back between the player and the game. But all I really know is that something does need to change. But out of everything I've talked about, I think the best thing they could do is to just simply get the non-event stuff out of the events. No one wants to open a normal legendary skin during an event. It's something like 1 in 10 loot boxes anyway to open a legendary, and it just kind of feels weird, since you can get duplicates, that you could also get a non-event. It's just the pool and the chances are ridiculous. Out of all the events, without putting money on, every event that I have not put money on, I have had to personally save up gold and buy the skin myself, because of how low the odds are of getting what you want. And this is only going to get worse as more characters come out, because Blizzard has personally said the events are going to keep coming back. The summer games, all that is coming back, but with more stuff added to the pool. So it's just going to get harder and harder as more characters come out and as the events keep rotating back. Thank you for watching. If you guys want to check out more, I'm going to probably be doing more discussion videos about things that interest me. So if you want to give me a subscribe, I'd appreciate it.